I was asked by a client, who has been like my worst client ever. And I had to think about it. But this story, I remember this girl, she texted me and we had a lovely conversation over text and she scheduled for a full highlight and a haircut. And then at the end of the text conversation, she made a comment that she wanted to stop in today and give me the money for it, the cash for it. And I was like, "Oh, I'm not at the salon today." And she's like, "Oh, well, I'm just worried that I'm not gonna have enough money, come my appointment day to get my hair done." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, go leave money at the salon for sure," you know? And she never came and left money at the salon. And so the day before her appointment, I called to confirm, and she said, "Yep, still coming in, still coming in." And then by the next morning, she called me at her appointment time and she said, "I don't have enough money for my hair today. Um, how much is a partial? Just a partial." And I told her and she's like, "I have this amount of money." And I'm like, "Well, that will cover just the partial, you know, that's it." And she's like, "Okay." She's like, "Well, I'm gonna go get coffee and a donut and then I'll come in." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Your appointment time is right now. Like, you've gotta come in right now." And it's a small town, so it'd literally take her 5 minutes to come over. And, she's like, "Oh, no, no, I need to stop and get something to eat, a donut and, like, coffee and everything." And I'm like, "You're going to spend your little bit amount of money that you have for your hair, you're not even gonna have enough for your hair? You're gonna just come in? What? No." So I said, "You know what? Just don't even bother coming in. I'm not gonna do your hair. It's way too chaotic for me, way too many red flags." And I always wondered if she had, like, an addiction problem or something, and it turns out I saw in the sheriff, they post who gets arrested and for what every day, and I'm nosy, so I always look, and I did see that she had gotten picked up for drugs. So, anyway, that was probably my worst client ever, and I never even did her hair.